I would love to see a world without cancer. I think due to scientific discoveries, we're seeing exponential leaps in both the diagnosis and the treatment options for patients. My lab has been funded 5 times by Petal the Cause over the last 10 years. Through the Petal-funded studies, we've made numerous discoveries. We were able to discover a specific non-coding RNA molecule that doesn't go on to create a protein, but by itself was extremely important in terms of driving aggressive behavior in colon cancer. And so our lab is now, through Petal-supported funding, we are looking at, one, what is the mechanism with which this RNA molecule promotes metastatic behavior, chemotherapy resistance. We're also studying how this particular RNA gene can serve as a biomarker to identify which patients should receive more aggressive treatment. And we're also studying how to therapeutically target this RNA molecule to improve outcomes for patients that might have aggressive colon cancer. We were studying in the context of colon cancer, and that's how we made this discovery. But what we found is when we looked at patient data across thousands of patients of different cancer types, the same RNA gene was actually activated in numerous solid tumors. We found that this RNA molecule promotes aggressive lung cancer behavior, but it does it through a completely independent mechanism than what we observed in colon cancer. Our hope in the future is that we would be able to use the discoveries we made in how to treat these patients, but apply it across different cancer types. One interest in our lab is something called gene fusions, and this is where 2 parts of the genome that normally are separate, as a tumor evolves, they come together, and they cause 2 different genes to fuse and create a mutant version that usually drives that particular patient's tumor. So as part of this project, we analyzed patient data from about 8,000 patients and 31 cancer types, and we found that there was actually a very common gene fusion, and what it resulted in was essentially a switch turning on this gene across 11 different cancer types. And so our initial results showed that when you activate this gene, you're essentially able to turn on that tumor progression and behavior. So our hope is that, once we find some kind of mutation like this, is what is the quickest path to really impacting patient care. And one of the things that we're very excited about is that this particular gene fusion, we think, might actually be responsive to existing FDA-approved drugs, and that's currently the basis of our ongoing research. Petal the Cause funding has greatly enabled us to pursue ideas that otherwise we might not have been able to pursue. One thing that's always amazed me going to other institutes is when they don't have something analogous to Petal the Cause. It's something that's very important and unique to the St. Louis area. There's a gap between the idea conception and really having the critical preliminary data you need to be competitive for external funding. Petal the Cause is hope. It's giving a lot of opportunity to scientists to facilitate more breakthroughs and discoveries in what they do by having the opportunity to pursue their ideas. I think without Petal the Cause, a lot of ideas would really go unexplored.